Hello everyone and welcome to the final special assignment. Yes, it is finally time. The time to go hunt the hardest monster in this Monster Hunter. I'm pretty sure it's actually the hardest in any of the other Monster Hunters too, but whatever. Anyway, I'm going up against FATALIS, the Fat Daddy, the chunky monster with the big legs, the chunky boy. And yeah, it's actually a super difficult hunt. I mean, there are like event quests. There are event quests that are harder than FATALIS, but FATALIS is the single most like soloable fight that you can do in the game. Like it is the hardest one, the ultimate monster of this game, and I'm going to try it solo. I haven't fought against FATALIS in over 3 years. I think 2021 around there I did it last time, and I've done the special assignment solo, but it's like once with a cat. I'm going to be getting my cat to help me. Like it says, help me. It's gonna help me. So I've only done it once. I have my Alatreon gear now set up. I'll show it a bit later on. And the biggest problem with FATALIS isn't actually the like when you learn its attacks and patterns, the biggest problem is the time limit. Like the time limit is extremely tight. It's either 25 or 30 minutes, I'm not sure, or 35 minutes. I'm not sure, we'll see it. And that's the biggest thing to do. Like, I feel like it's impossible to solo it without, like, actual FATALIS weapons. With certain weapons, almost at all. And you actually need to, like, specialize your equipment and skills so that you will do damage, like, a lot. You'll be negating defense a bit, but you really need the damage. And yeah, like when I did it the first time years ago, I actually managed to finish it with like only a couple of minutes left. Like even though the arena, like solo, it's just so hard because even though the arena has these adds or aids that you can use, like cannons and ballista, you just can't actually do it solo because FATALIS will be attacking you. I can't remember the attacks, so you'll actually waste more time DPS time because you're using the cannons and all that shit. Duo, it's possible like pretty easily, but solo, not so much. FATALIS also has a lot more health than Alatreon, so yeah. Anyway, I don't want to let's not waste time by talking before. Let's go it. You get the special assignment from this excitable Alistair, the boob forehead, like not boob but pube forehead, as I like to call him, because he has like a really stupid looking haircut in my opinion. Like pube hairs on his forehead. Anyway, let's go. Let's talk to him and let's see what happens.
Hey, how's Hunts? You know, I don't think I ever told you before. Once I get through some work I have on my plate, I was thinking about heading back to the old world for a bit. The field team leader said he wanted to come with me too. But with the way things are going now, it's gonna be a while before we head back. Huh? Why can't I go back soon? Did no one clue you in yet? Gotcha, lock it all. I just remembered. I was supposed to clue you in. The field team leader wanted me to find you. He said he needed you.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Come on, let's go and see what he wants.
A fucking idiot.
Everyone here? Good. Let's get started. We have 2 things on the agenda today. First, we received a report from our scouts, and we've got trouble brewing.
There's always trouble.
An Alatreon has been spotted again in the secluded valley.
Alatreon?
Again? It's
Wait.
back already? How?
To be honest, the scouts also had their doubts. If we don't get rid of that thing quickly, it's going to cut a huge swath of destruction across the new world. You already have a special assignment prepped. Once you're ready to go, depart for the secluded valley.
It's kinda interesting. You hunt an Alatreon, kill it basically, and carve its ass out, and it somehow comes back the same specific Alatreon.
What's going on? Why does this keep happening?
First, we had that red dragon show up, and then an Alatreon right after. These kind of events are too big to be a coincidence.
The New World and our hometowns are just part of a bigger ecosystem. Let's hope nothing on this scale is happening over there.
Yeah, this is all very worrying.
So what's the other thing you had to discuss?
Ah, right. My grandfather had to return to the old world for a bit.
Huh? Why? What happened?
No idea. I just heard he was summoned by the guild to return immediately.
That's some kind of timing.
I understand that you're all worried, but the only thing we can do until he returns is to get rid of that Alatreon. Understood?
So wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
I need to hunt an Alatreon. Investigate Alatreon's reappearance in the secluded valley. Alatreon has reappeared in the secluded valley. Take on the special assignment Dawn's Triumph and investigate immediately. Oh yeah. I think, yeah. I think there was like an Alatreon hunt.
Half past time for a new
A special assignment called Dawn's Triumph has been prepared for you. Go get it. Yeah, I think you needed to actually hunt an Alatreon first. Yeah. Actually, you needed to do an... Like, this is a weaker version of normal Alatreon, so I was kind of worried. Like, now I remember, I was pretty worried when I first time did it that it's going to be, like, insane again. But it's actually a lot more easier than the actual Alatreon. And it's fire, yeah, the burning Alatreon. It's fire, actually, also. So you're going to be using the ice weapons. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to remember. That's a lot more weaker Alatreon than before. So I guess I'll just switch to the Alatreon gear I have. Yeah. I don't think I need anything else. So you need to actually do this first in order to advance the whole... I don't know why they did it like this, but whatever. Anyway, my cat doesn't have the ice weapon, but I don't think it really matters that much. So let's go do this quickly, without wasting any time. So we can get to the Fatalis, the Fat Daddy. Anyway, Dawn's Triumph. Slay an Alatreon in secluded valley. The burning Alatreon has once again been spotted. To make matters worse, news has spread of cataclysmic natural disasters occurring in the old world. Timing of these events is curious to say the least. They merit further investigation, but Alatreon comes first. So I guess we'll see what happens in this. The thing is, this shouldn't be... Oh, shit, I have to eat actually. This shouldn't be any, like, anything special, I don't think. Let's just get that. If I die to it at least once, then it's... Well, I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. We'll see. Let's just try to do this. Redeem myself from the...
How is it back so quickly? Something bad's happening.
So, as soon as you actually come into this arena, it will start running the time for its ultimate. So don't waste time standing around there. Jesus Christ, this is loud. My ears are busting up. One thing I hope that doesn't happen, which has been happening a lot, is my computer and game has been crashing a lot. So I hope that doesn't happen. I messed that up. It actually went into an agitator a lot faster. Okay. Well, at least I can't die. Right? Hopefully. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not even going to bother taking the weakness exploit. Yeah, it's a lot more weaker. Like, what the fuck? Ah! I should probably use the... That is an annoying attack, actually. Oh no, it's gonna explode! Wait, it's already dying?! Like it's blinking. I needed to do the YOLO strat. Is it ulting? Where's my Astera jerky? And this time I won't fucking kill myself. Oh no, this was a mistake. That's a bit weaker.
Any injuries to report?
No injuries. It didn't even actually hit me. Well, it did hit me, but I had the mantle on, so... Yeah, I think that's a bit weaker version, don't you think? But just a tiny bit weaker, right? So it didn't even drop anything from getting it knocked. Yeah. But that's the prelude to the FATALIS quest. If I remember correctly. I guess we'll see what happens. I really do hope that my computer won't crash or the game. Especially in a critical spot. So the thing about FATALIS is that I'm not going to be able to do it one shot or even 2 or 3 shot. It's going to take a while. Yeah, you can't really... Oh shit. You can't even get anything, any real rewards from it. This one. So it's going to take a long while to actually deal with the FATALIS. And I'll just edit it into these videos. Or into this video. And cut them up. Depending on how long it takes. Special assignment complete. Report back to the excitable A-lister. I think I can go back to the FATALIS GEAR.
Garg, awesome work, dude. The field team leader's waiting. Let's check in.
Okay.
Good work taking care of Alatreon. I knew I could count on everyone.
I've never experienced such power before. I hate to think what had happened if something like that showed up in the old world.
Chief, I think we should warn the Guild about the growing number of incidents when we send off our next report. The Guild collects intel on monster behavior in each region, but they also gather disaster reports. We can send them what we have so they can prepare for a worst-case scenario.
You've got a point. Make the necessary preparations.
Understood.
Oh, before I forget. Seems like the commander has returned to Astera.
Really? He's back already? Hey, I got an idea. How about when you report in on the Alatreon investigation, you pester him until he spills the beans on why the guild summoned him? Good idea, huh?
You don't want to know.
Do we really need to get in his business?
Okay, okay. I'll give you the papers. Speak to the commander when you're ready.
So I need to go to Astera. Yeah. I don't want to go there just yet. I kind of want to. I just want to do this just to be safe. I'm gonna take Moxie. I mean, I don't like using Moxie. I feel like it's cheap way, like you shouldn't depend on something like that. But I guess I'll just take it for now, just because I haven't fought against Fatalis in so long, and I'm kind of worried that I can't remember its attacks and what happens, so maybe Moxie at least gives me a second chance. Special assignment incoming. Talk to the commander in Astera. There he is. So I don't think it teleports you instantly into the hunt.
Greetings, Hunter. I just looked over the report on the Alatreon investigation. We'll be sending this off to the guild immediately. As always, splendid work. I see. I suppose it does make sense that the guild summoning me would cause gossip to spread. This is probably as good a time as any to let you know what's happening. The truth is, a large-scale joint operation between various countries and organizations has been in the works for some time. The Research Commission has been requested to join the operation. They believe our expertise with unidentified life and ecologies and our outstanding record in the field will be an asset. Let's prove them right. Now then, we have a guest here in Astera that will detail the operation. Representatives from each unit will be in attendance. Of course, we'll need you there too. Come.
Me?
Is everyone here? Good. Then let us begin council. As I told everyone, an international joint operation is currently in the works. The Research Commission has been requested to join the operation. Our guest will provide us with the details.
Thank you, Commander. I'm in charge of this joint operation, and I hope to get to know each of you soon.
It's like our names are General, Admiral, and Commander. That's also our positions. Okay.
You're with the Commission.
Yeah.
General, it's an honor to see you again.
Never expected to see a familiar face in the new world. My apologies. We'll have to make some time to talk later. Now, let's get down to the heart
They
of
know
the matter.
each other.
Several rare phenomena have occurred in various parts of the world, and we've also received reports from our Special Disaster Unit. Small intermittent quakes, forest fires breaking out so frequently that there is enough smoke to blot out the sun. Endemic life and monsters alike are disappearing, and even the elder dragons are becoming more scarce. No one has any theories. However, we located in our records one past occasion when all these current events did happen. Just one. Let me ask, have any of you heard of trade before?
Nope.
Yes, the glorious country of Shrade. I remember reading it was a powerful nation that suddenly disappeared ages ago. No one knows what happened to it, and the region of Shrade is off limits to everyone, from what I've heard.
You're well read, I see. Then you must know of the legends they speak of Shrade.
Yes, the story of Shrade's demise. An incredible monster burned the country down to the ground in a single night. But why are you bringing this up now?
Records of Shrade are scant, but they do exist in various forms, such as diplomatic documents or personal diaries. Around the time when Shrade was destroyed, we discovered several passages from one article. Earthquakes, forests burning, birds and monsters gone, no sun, elder dragons disappearing. Then several months later, Shrade disappeared.
Oh no.
No way, that can't be right.
I understand that catastrophic elder dragons have appeared in the New World. It was no coincidence. This is inevitable. Everything is happening again.
Everyone
And
will
it heralds
die.
the return of the one that obliterated Shrade. The Black Dragon Fatalis. A nightmare that lives only in legend.
Fat Ollie. No fat shaming here.
The Guild and every country have declared that Fatalis will appear in Castle Shrade again, and have called for its extermination. Our assignment will be to prepare for its eventual appearance and slay the beast.
When is it expected to show up in Castle Shrade?
Tomorrow.
We cannot say for certain.
It
But
just
if we take the records we
comes
found
there.
at face value, we have a few months before it shows up.
We have some time before it travels there by
Do we know its current location?
boat.
No. We have no information on that. Nothing to tell us where it's coming from, or where it's going. Information is so scarce that it's more accurate to call this the Fatalis event.
Is it even possible to take it down?
If we don't, everything will perish.
What we can do now is alert every participating nation and prepare ourselves. The Research Commission will need to mobilize quickly. The General and I will depart first, ahead of our main force. We'll do our best to get a grasp of the situation. We'd like to request that you hunters accompany us.
Yes, sir!
Later, we'll gather the entire commission and explain what's going on. For now, we want you to get yourselves ready.
I shall guide us to Castle Shrade. This will be a long struggle, but I know we'll make it through this.
All right, that brings council to an end. Dismissed.
So Fatalis actually isn't a new monster. It's been special assignment available, the Black Dragon. So this is it. This is the actual Fatalis hunt. By the way, I don't want to be in Astera. They might force me to stay there. I'm still fed. So Fatalis is, yeah, it's hard. But the biggest difficulty is the time limit once you get to know it. So my Palico actually has Nergigante, Ruiner Nergigante Claw, because Fatalis is weak against Dragon. And this has the pretty much the highest base damages, and the Dragon is a added bonus. And otherwise I just put one of the higher defense gear on it. I mean, I think I can put the Alatreon gear on it too, but I don't think it really matters. My own gear is actually, like, because you really need to have a really high damage to actually win because of the time limit and the difficulty. I have the highest, like, base attack type of deal going on with me. And like I said, Fatalis is weak against Dragon, so the added element, like the Escadora or like the Alatreon gear or armor, is kinda like made to combat against Fatalis. The weapon, this is Alatreon weapon upgraded. The thing is, it doesn't have high base damage and it doesn't have really high crit, but it has high dragon and you can modify it to be like pretty damn strong. Like it evens out a lot. So I have Raging Brachy these just because of the slots and to get the Agitator secret. I have Escadora just to get all elemental resistance and element conversion, but that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is like it's just an overtuned gear, like a dragon attack defense boost stuff, although that doesn't really matter that much. So attack boost, maximum agitator. I mean, I could get a bit better if I can upgrade this, but that would require more grinding and I don't want to do it, so yeah. Anyway, stun resistance, health boost, like a super necessity. Like also have Mind's Eye, Ballistic. The weakness exploit and tool specialist would be kinda cool to have, but I don't have it, unfortunately. And then I have the Glider Mantle. This is like a setup because Glider Mantle will be on for the most of the time, so you have the speed eating and expert at like critical boost from that. The only thing is I don't have insanely high critical chance. It's only affinity is only 15%, but since Agitator will give it 20%, it will be 35 most of the time. And then you also have the possibility of having the weakness exploit, unfortunately only level 1, but weak spots will be 45 plus 5 if I hit actually like an tenderized wound, which doesn't really happen because I have limited spots where I can actually tenderize, especially with dual blades. So this is the setup that I'm going to be trying it with. I should have enough damage, like my base attack is over 500 with buffs. But I guess we'll see what happens. This will probably take quite a bit of tries to actually do. And yeah, I'll just edit the video depending on how long it takes. But here we go. The final, actually the hardest hunt you can have. Like the special assignment is a bit easier because of the feints, but yeah. The biggest problem is the 30-minute time limit. Like the normal is the 50-minute and this is 30-minute. If it would be 50-minute, then it would be possible to do with all of the everything possible, like with every possible weapon and a bit different setup or gear. But anyway, alright, the first try is go. The Black Dragon, slay Fatalis in Castle Shraid. This is a new place. It is time for us to confront Fatalis. We, along with every nation and organization known, shall rid this world of this fabled scourge. When you're ready, we'll set sail. The thing is, like I said, it's been over 3 years since I've hunted a Fatalis. I can't remember the attacks, like I remember some of them, but not that much. It's going to, like, I'm going to be sucking a lot in the beginning and just eating unnecessary damage. Most likely almost getting one shot. I can't even remember how to flinch shot it. I remember there's a Dragonator and all that, but anyway, first try to Fatalis is now go. Like this requires you to optimize stuff if you're doing it solo. I just hope that my game or computer doesn't crash, especially in a critical spot. I'll be pretty pissed if that happens. Like dual blades and longsword are the optimal weapons against doing this, Fatalis solo.
Oh, here. Thanks.
Strap it to your left arm.
You're all prepped.
Gotcha.
This here?
Excuse me.
Okay.
This is straight from the beginning of the
You
game.
ready? Never thought we'd be going back home, especially like this. Ah, so nervous? Leave you me, I get it. But my new friend and I will give you all the support you could ask for. Nothing's gonna happen to you while I'm around. What the?
Okay, we know you're awesome. But I want to know what she thinks.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think anything because I can't talk.
Hunters, your attention. This is the layout of Castle Schrade. Weapons from its last stand are still on site. The cannons are here. Here, the ballistae. Hopefully we can find workable binders to use.
Yeah, there's one-shot binders actually over there.
You can see
You can-
railing here.
Use two.
That means there may be a roaming ballista.
Otherwise, all of them are pointless. You're not
And
going to be
finally,
doing anything.
A Dragonator. It'll be our ace in
And
the
that's a
hole.
necessity to use,
The
Dragonator.
mechanism is dated, so we'll need to manually fire the weapon. Finally, we have a barricade here. That barricade will need to be triggered manually as well.
There's a gimmick, like they're hinting, but there's like a
This
gimmick.
is where the lever is.
Yeah.
We'll need it in case of emergency.
You need to remember that, because there's a gimmick when you drop certain amount, like do enough damage
That's
to it,
all. Carve this information into your brain.
it will trigger a gimmicky fire attack that insta-kills you unless
Castle
you get to
Schrade?
the safety.
This still feels like a dream. I know it's cliche, but it's like we're in one of those bedtime stories our parents told us.
I know what you mean. The legend of Fatalis has been passed down from generation to generation to generation.
Many believed that the story of Fatalis and Castle Schrade was just a fable created after the fact. I never thought those legends would turn out to be true.
The word Fatalis was never meant as a moniker for an actual beast. No, it was a word to describe an existence of some kind. But over time, it seems to become known as the name of the monster.
So what we're up against isn't a monster. It's actually history.
My story.
We're arriving soon. Steel yourselves.
I'm not too sure if you can even like buff up before you get to the point fighting it. But it doesn't really matter that much. Like at certain points you should be just standing near the Dragonator and trying to fight it over there, because if it does the ultimate attack you're not going to be able to make it back
We've located something.
to the safe room otherwise.
It really exists.
It wasn't just a legend.
Oh, amazing. I don't know how to put it, but it's like somehow the past and the present meet up right at this point.
However, that wasn't in the blueprints.
Oh shit, everything is blocked.
It's blocking the Dragonator.
But then, we can't reach the ballistae or barricade either.
Was it just slapped together? They fought back Fatalis and then propped it up?
I see. So that means in the end, they didn't have time to use their Dragonator. They realized all was lost and abandoned the offensive.
No. They most likely used it. They knew the stakes. They battled hard, defended their home, but were ultimately outmatched. They fought until the bitter end.
Sure.
If they just gave up, absolutely nothing would have remained once Fatalis was finished.
It was not my place to judge them.
So then, what should we do? With that in the way, we can't use the Dragonator.
Let's tear it down. Bring people in now.
Except.
Our forces?
I heard they're arriving shortly, sir.
Good. They're quick. Once we rendezvous with them, we should have enough manpower.
Don't forget about us.
Fatalis also actually has a
Since we
crab
brought the
attack
Windrakes,
that's
we decided to establish a camp up there.
basically an insta-kill solo.
We'll need to update the maps
Like if
too.
it hits you, because you can't get out of it. I think.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel that? The ominous explosives. Explosions.
Hang on. No way!
What? Already?
It is here.
Okay. Commander, our main force is arriving soon, right?
Correct. Your odds?
In my favor as always. We'll buy everyone some time to escape.
No! This is madness! Retreat now!
This
We can't have any missteps.
Sparta.
Go get it done then.
The
Yes,
fuck?
sir.
You're letting them suicide?
Hurry!
What kind of a commander are you?
Underestimating those two hunters was your biggest misstep. Believe me, I know all too well.
I don't know about anything about the pube
Jen.
hair guy. I mean, he sucks. I haven't even seen him do anything ever. But misunderestimating me was your biggest mistake. Wait, I thought he uses sword and shield. He actually has a fucking heavy bowgun, I think. Well, it's here. And it's big. It is very big. Like an actual dragon. Fat. Ollie.
All right. Time to find history.
Yeah, you can move up yourself before. So one thing you really don't want to do. Stay too far away from Fatalis.
Hold out until the main group gets here.
It's still a monster, so its head must be a weakness.
I can't remember the
Be able to hit its head.
attacks at all.
They're fully loaded.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I can't remember these fucking attacks. Okay, let's go. I need to hit it in the balls. Oh, that's that attack. Yeah, that you can actually grab onto the. Yeah, that's the reason why you don't want to stay in the. Oh, and it actually leaves.
Keeping me on my toes, huh? Good stuff. You did some major damage to its head.
That's the only part where you can actually I think that's the crab, yeah.
Get into its wheel. Dang! The head's hard to reach while it's standing.
Aim for its midsection. Try to make it flinch so
Fuck.
it'll lower its head.
We have one binder. You attack the midsection, and I'll bind it when the time is right. Hey, time.
It's time. Cut the binder. Hit for the ballista near the wall.
Understood. After ready with the binder, make that thing split so I can't open the shot.
I need to get it to flinch.
Split, I'll stare with the binder.
Not sure how I can do that.
You got it! Firing the binder. Done! Challenge is found!
Yeah, it's fucking impossibility to actually hit it in the head.
Keep attacking its midsection. Knock it down. It's our best option right now.
Come on, girl. Let's go.
Okay, I didn't even remember that.
Hey!
Oh fuck!
Refresh. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Like you can actually hit it in the face in that part, but I don't want to take the chance to actually. Oh, I think this is the first phase where it like
Is it retreating?
no. I think it does the ultimate attack this, yeah.
Nope. Too early to celebrate.
And you need to go over there.
Oh, man.
No! The guy died. Burned up. So now the end arena like opens up.
Report!
We have one down. The wall's been destroyed.
What about the Dragonator?
I'll confirm now. We'll signal when ready.
It's actually necessary to use it. Firing on
It's the
Hesso's flare.
commission. They're finally here.
Those two hunters managed to buy us enough time. Now we have a glimmer of hope. We can't let it die. No time to waste. Hurry!
Yes, sir.
So basically, when you get to this point, you can actually do the mission proper. Like from starting this, that whole like beginning won't ever show.
Looks like I'll never be like him.
Hey, guys!
If I remember correctly.
Two things. First, the roaming ballista in the barricade can now be used. The Dragonator's being prepped. When the time comes, make use of them. Second, the main group is here. We can now call for help.
For a guy
I'll take care of
completely burned up.
This thing is a reality, partner.
Doesn't seem to be really
That
phased.
just means I know you can kill it.
As you can see, the damage of this thing is like really, really insane. Like I have the highest defense you can possibly, like one of the highest defenses you can basically get, and it still like does 50 to 60% damage with many of the attacks. You're not giving me a chance to actually sharpen my weapon.
Use that to take cover from its attacks. Make use of ballista and cannons when it's flying.
I don't know how it...
The ballista is now operational.
Like I honestly can't remember any. No. Okay. Like the only thing you should be really worried about at this like part is the if it does the like fire breath. I honestly don't want to fight against it in here. So far off into the that one is the most dangerous of them. You can grapple on it when it does that, but you need to be like super fast. I don't know, stamina. I'm dead. I died to the dot. I ran out of stamina because I was so fucking greedy. And I died to the damage over time. That was a bit... If I didn't burn, I would have made it through, but... Need to get to used to that. Oh yeah, I need to remember to use the dash juice as well. It's pretty important. Oh yeah. When it flies around, you can actually do this shit. Yeah. Well. Guy's just flying around. Fuck! Oh yeah, you can't even knock it into the wall. Yeah, without it. No, you fucker! You. Well, at least I got the. The slither. Ah. Fuck, I knew that was coming. ran out. Yep. Okay, this is the second ulti. That one-shots you, so you need to really get in there. But this, you have a chance to actually like buff yourself up, and then it will always roar like that. If you time it right, you can actually dodge that.
Something's happening to him.
You need to do something about that attack. Breaking its head should weakness.
Not getting like clean hits. Oh yeah. Fuck. That's the crab, yeah. That's something. Oh yeah, yeah, and it has that up.
Gigantic plane. Head for FATALIS' position.
What? I don't remember this. Oh, yeah, yeah, it actually has. I didn't remember that, but it does have a like a. The crab. Why did it fly over there? Someone should tell me.
Partly broken. We can expect its flame attack to be weaker.
Okay, now it doesn't have the like the ultimate super flame attacks. Well, that's not going to be enough. I only have 10 minutes left. I need to wait for a... Fuck, my sly, like, dodge went into a... Oh, it has that kind of attack, I didn't even remember. Come here! Oh. Is it going to do it again?
Another gigantic plate. Head for Fatalis' position.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck, fuck! Fuck! Oh. Well.
It's
Hmm.
you are.
Well, that was a fight. The special assignment version is the easier one because you basically get some damage in with the other guy in the beginning, like the NPC. But it's still hard. Damn. I started to remember the attacks and all those. Let's actually take a screenshot of this. Yay! But yeah, I wasn't expecting to do it on the first try. Whatever. That is actually super fucking difficult. If you know the attacks, then it's not as bad, but or like as hard, but 23 minutes, well 24 minutes. New decor is available in your room. Obtain Fatalis legendary symbol and quickly now before the game crashes. But yeah, well, that was Fatalis. Special assignment complete. Report back to the commander in Astera. Thank you, Hunter. Let's go see.
Good to see you. Have you already recovered from your battle with Fatalis?
Yeah, and it was actually difficult. Like, I had to... Like... I had to actually... Like, play. But when I started to just remember some of the attacks... I got kinda lucky in certain of them, but I started to remember some of the attacks, like, what it does, and started to, like, naturally react to it by, like, you know, like, instinctively. Like, muscle memory kicked in, and it started to be like, okay, yeah, I remember that. So, whew, but that was tough. Man, that's challenging. Unfortunately, I died, fainted once. I can't even remember. What did I faint to? Something stupid, I think. Anyway, let's get on. Let's see till the end.
You have the grit of a true hunter. We have a visitor. Just arrived. Come with me.
Come with me into
It's been
the
a while
trees.
since we've done this. Is everyone in good health? How are you feeling, kid?
Couldn't be better. I'm happy that you're in high spirits.
I'm actually surprised you made another trip to the New World.
He wanted to observe how the commission works. As such, he'll only be here for a short period.
Yes. I found your slinger technology fascinating. The work put into developing it is amazing, to say the least. I have high praise for the Commission's flexible hierarchy, too. It allowed you to adapt on the fly to any situation. If we didn't have you as the foundation of this joint operation, slaying Fatalis might have been a fool's errand. You have shown me not only how excellent your hunting prowess is, but how well you support each other. Once again, I must commend you all on a job well done.
Thank you, sir.
And by the way, Aiden, I believe tales of your efforts have reached someone you know.
Wait, they actually tell his name, Aiden. What the fuck? He isn't just excitable A-lister as his name. Really?
He heard about how you were wounded when you protected your teammate. It was quite a mess after he heard about that. His face turned red with anger, as if you were in front of him. You have a good master.
They have some like subplot storyline with this guy and they're never explaining it in any of these.
Really? It's good to hear that he hasn't changed. Sir, if you cross paths with my master Julius again, could you relay a message for me? Tell him I kept my promise. You're someone I want him to meet, so we'll be home soon. And I will return. He can count on that.
Understood.
Well then, shall we proceed with the observation?
I'd like to take on a quest, actually, if that's fine with everyone.
What? Well, we could start off with a quest.
Yeah, just go pick up those Rathian eggs.
You'll also need a tutorial on how to use the clutch claw.
Nothing bad
At
happens
your
if you do that.
disposal.
Well then, I'll leave you to tend to our guest. Show him everything the New World has to offer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir! So... Wait, there's actually something else here as well. Speak to the commander in Astera. Speak to the excitable A-lister in Celiana.
Hunter, once again, thank you for a job well done. After you slayed Fatalis, so much paperwork to fill out, everyone returned home. But no one has been able to catch their breath. You know, I never asked, but where are you from, anyway? Nah, never mind. I was curious, but it's none of my business. You coming to the New World is more than I could have ever asked for. Also, the General asked me to present this to you. I do wonder how you kept your nerves when Fatalis made its early entrance. Even I thought we were gonna die out there.
I did die. Fatalis quest availability. Fatalis event quest has been unlocked. This event quest called Fade to Black can be taken from the quest counter. Ooh. Savior's Guild Crystal. I don't think he has anything. It's still the Master Hunter of the New World.
Fine work.
So let's go talk to the excitable A-listers finally, and then we'll go see the FATALIS gear because it's so overtuned and over shit that it just takes the excitement from this game out.
Hey, buddy. Glad to see you again. Man, what a hunt, huh? You know, back home I was asked to take care of some pretty unique missions. And I told myself that the success of the mission was the only thing that mattered. But that was my bad. My master put me in line and told me it was safety first, mission second. When we were heading back to the New World, he told me I was out cold and feverish. But the words of the field team leader and my master never left my head. Stand and fight. Those really are words to live by. I bet everyone who lived in Castle Schrade thought the same thing. I can't wait to spill all the details on what happened. Huh? To who? Well, first, I guess the field team leader. And then when I return home, there's someone else that ought to know. Gosh, Rocket! I totally forgot to apply for my vacation time. Man, what am I gonna do? Time off. Well, maybe I just need to fight a bit more. But anyway, here, take this. It's a good luck charm until I return. You're gonna need it, seeing as you always fall off things.
Guiding Bond Crystal. Sure. Now there's people wanting to talk to me. Why the what?
Got some good news.
Hunter, I've got some knowledge to plop on you, as you kids say. My research has been swimming along well, you see, and I've come up with a new form of alchemy. Make sure to give it a girl, as the saying goes. There's no new alchemies here. Random. They also have something new to say.
Looking good.
There you are, Hunter. Congratulations on taking down FATALIS. You're really something. The stakes were high, but you really pulled through for us. It's incredible what we've witnessed. I never could have imagined I'd live to see a day like this. But then again, I thought the same thing about seeing Alatreon. I bet everyone in the guild is in a frenzy right about now. And I can't blame them. We all hunger for the truth, no matter when it comes or at what cost. It's not enough to have knowledge, but to know when to take it seriously. And there are people taking this very, very seriously. But don't think I'm just talking about the guild here. Now it's up to each individual to decide how to accept the truth. Me, I just want to believe in our future and everything it takes to get us there. Anyway, what about you? You should take a second to have a good long talk about these things too. Pointless.
Amazing.
Once again, a job well done on defeating FATALIS. How you managed to pull that off and come back home safely, I'm at a loss for words. This experience has given me a lifetime of questions and I'll need to figure it out. Like, what exactly was FATALIS? It was a giant big black dragon, and how could it be capable of such destruction? Even when considering that it's an ancient creature that has evolved over and over through the ages, why would it need so much power? So much that it could wipe out an entire country in a single night? Why? It doesn't make sense. Is there a reason? Does it seek something? Does it have a motive? Who knows if this mystery will be solved in my lifetime? There are times when I startle myself in the middle of the night just thinking about it. Life really is too short. These.
Hey,
When my partner had to be carried out, a thought crept into my mind. If I ever lost someone dear to me, I should just go home and being a handler, would I even do that again? But at the same time, the people here before us must have thought the same thing countless times. Despite the hardships, they stayed here for decades. I dwelt on it for a while, but I think I know why they stayed in the New World. There was something driving them, something different from joy or sadness, a certain madness perhaps. And that's why I won't be buried here. One day I'll go home. What, you thought I'd say something different? No way, I'm going to go back and be that bright morning star of hope. My partner said he's going back too. He's got an unknowing side, but I gotta admit, it'd be fun to see him again over there. Ah, hope. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Yeah, right.
Welcome back.
Your vacation's over, huh? Get enough rest? I can't believe you actually defeated Fatalis. Wish I was there to witness it myself. There's so many things I want to hear, but I'm just glad you were able to pull it off. While we were holding down the fort here, we got reports of the situation. It was a merry-go-round of emotions. It was like an avalanche of monster feelings were hitting me right in the chest. The only thing I can do is look back and laugh at how silly I was. I have you to thank for that. Oh right, I almost forgot. I decided to take a trip to the old world for a bit. No idea when, but I'm going to do it. Our loud A-lister friend told me he'd show me around. Said he had someone he wanted me to meet. And if I went with him, then he'd be able to fulfill some promise he made. I hope I don't regret this, huh? I think that's everyone. Yeah. So Fatalis is dead. Everyone's saved. That guy didn't say anything. And the Seeker guy isn't here either, the Legolas wannabe clone. Well, I'm not sure if it's Legolas wannabe, but it looks like Legolas. Anyway, the FATALIS gear is so overtuned that it just takes the fun out of the game. Let's check out the weapon first. So FATALIS dual blades. It's like well, the first one isn't like insane, but the second one is so what the fuck? Like, it's so overtuned that even though it has minus 30% critical chance, you're going to be negating. You can negate it with the augmentations and the critical eye skill, and the base damage is so insane compared to anything. Just look at this. It's over 500. Nothing compares to it by any chance. They just made it like so fucking overtuned. It's unbelievable. It has 2 level 4 slots. Elder Seal is high. Dragon damage isn't that big, but it doesn't matter because the thing is, it has such an insane base damage that even though dragon resistant enemies, they just melt. Because this is like the ultimate weapon you're going to be using. You don't even have to think about itemizing. Like like there are certain things that are more effective than Fatalis dual skies to certain enemies. Like Rajang, Furious Rajang, Ice is better than using just Fatalis dual skies if you have the build for it. Like they're comparable, but usually the Ice is a bit better. I think it actually makes Rajang stacker a bit more. Same with certain other things like but they're only like it doesn't even matter if you use Fatalis dual skies against them. Like fighting against Alatreon is kind of like you don't want to use against these. Like you're kind of stupid if you're using them, but I saw like when I did the farming in this, I saw that people were actually using the FATALIS gear against Alatreon, and then they wonder why they are wiping because they can't like trigger the element. That's the enemy that you don't want to be using this. This is like just not smart. If you're really lucky, you might be able to shut it down in the dragon phase, like knocking it out in that because of the dragon weakness. But yeah, but that's one of the rare things. Like otherwise, this is just there's no point in using anything else, and that kind of takes the fun out of the game. Like I understand Fatalis is supposed to be the final ultimate enemy, but it's just so fucking stupid. And here we have the best fucking armor that you're going to be ever using. You don't even need to think about anything. You just get this and just use it. It's like this is so fucking overtuned and unbalanced that it's not like, in my opinion, Alatreon and Raging Brachy's armor is overtuned and shouldn't be like that. I feel that the biggest negative thing about this game, in my opinion, is how they just like when a new monster comes, it's basically all of its gear is just automatically better than the previous gear, and there's no point in usually like mixing and matching. Like you can do some specialist gear, but in most cases you don't really need to. You just get the newest one. First it's Raging Brachy, then it's Alatreon, then it's Fatalis. And Alatreon and Raging Brachy are kinda like they're kinda comparable, but yeah. But this is just so fucking dumb. Like, maximum stun resistance, guard, weakness exploit, like, look at this decoration slots. Like, what the fuck? Weakness exploit, handicraft, evade window, critical eye, weakness exploit, like, evade window, and that's not the biggest thing, like the only thing. Removes the skill cap level cap for the skill secrets, which means that you don't even need to itemize, or like all the other armor is pointless. You just get this. Like, you can get maximum agitator, maximum divine blessing, maximum whatever, because it removes the skill cap. And then we have this grants true razor sharp shot, spare shot. So basically, I think that's like it either, I'm not sure if it helps your like sharpness loss, or if it's like critical hits don't remove sharpness. Either way, it like makes it so that your weapon doesn't break as easily. Health stamina plus 100 at the start of a quest or after fainting. You basically get like maximum health. You don't even need health boost shit anymore, because you just get everything from that. Not to mention you have the maximum stamina cap increased to maximum. Like, this is so fucking out of this world. If you thought that Alatreon armor or Raging Brachydios armor is overtuned and fucking busted, this is like on another level. It's kind of obvious that they just wanted to like put this here and be like, okay, well, use this. This is the ultimate end game, and you don't even have to think about anything. You don't have to itemize. You just fucking take that and fucking flop your dick around, and that's it. Like, this is that's the one of the biggest negative things I have about this game. It doesn't like equate only to this end game like Raging Brachy, Alatreon, FATALIS GEAR. It's also like in the beginning, like every time you fight against a new tier of monster, its armor and gear is a lot better than the previous one. It's just with base defense or the maximum amount of defense you get from buffing it up. And I feel like that's kind of like it defeats the point of having like skills or having to actually like think about and mixing and matching the skill sets and gear and all that to actually like, you know, like the thought process and like actually thinking of the gear. You just pick up the next best thing and that's it. And I don't like that. It wasn't really the same for example, I remember in Monster Hunter 4, like the meta build at some point was in the G ranks to get the Seregios armor, which was kinda like the strongest version. But the other armors in G rank were also kinda comparable, so you didn't need to just like... It wasn't like this, in my opinion. Like, the next one wasn't automatically just better. They were like a mix and match type of shit. So I don't know. That's one of the negative things I have to say about the game, and which I didn't really like. Just like everything gets better, and you don't. It negates the thinking process out of it. Like it starts to be the worst in Raging Brachydios, because you just go with the agitator secret and the whole armor set is kinda pretty fucking overtuned. Then you go into Alatreon and you basically get stuff like these. And yeah. But anyway, the FATALIS GEAR is just like, it's so busted. It's not even a joke. It's insane. Like, super insane. And you're just going to be running, like I see this, like when I did the multiplayer for this, when I did the multiplayer back in like over 3 years ago on PlayStation 4, I didn't see everyone running FATALIS GEAR, and like even these like really like players who don't really understand what's going on, and they just keep running with Raging Brachydios or FATALIS GEAR, and they're like so out of the game. They don't understand how mechanics work, and they still like have the FATALIS gear, and it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what to say about it. It just defeats the purpose of actually learning the game and having like a challenge to it. But yeah. Anyway, that was all of the special assignments done in the game. I've done everything. Now I've basically done every unique monster hunt except for Kulvetarot, which I didn't record. And the reason is Kulvetarot isn't viable to do solo. It's like takes way too much time. This took me over 2 months to complete, like the whole base from Monster Hunter World to Iceborne, end of Iceborne expansion, and doing all the special assignments and all of those. It took over 2 months to do, and it had some annoying parts because of the fucking crashes. My computer gaming PC just doesn't work properly. There's problems, and I need to actually fix them before I do other playthroughs. I have backlogged some from my before this gaming PC, but I can't do anything more until I actually manage to fix this shit up. And so I'll just be uploading the backlogs, and I'll see when I can actually start doing new playthroughs that I had in mind. But this took a bit over 2 months, like doing it mostly during the weekends and like on some like free off days. And I wasn't actually expecting to get through this. The only reason I got like through everything and got everything was because there was back-to-back events running that you could like actually farm master rank and hunter rank pretty easily and do all the stuff and like actually gear up. And you had many of the people playing still, so you could do it in multiplayer instead of like just wasting time in solo. So yeah, I mean, I had a nice time. It was good to like do the refreshing. It's been so long since I've actually played this, so it was nice to actually do the playthrough and reminisce the way it was. But I wasn't expecting to be able to pull off the FATALIS Alatreon thing in time. I was kinda sure that I didn't have enough time to grind the actual gear and actually like get through with it. But I did. So it's not long. The Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be released pretty soon. So this will be up like a week or about week or 2 weeks before it gets released. Week and a half or something like that before the Monster Hunter Wilds is released. So I actually made it out, made through with it pretty well, and I really liked doing it. So thank you for watching. This ends my playthrough for now at least. So this actually yeah. Oh shit, I don't have that. Yes. So this ends my playthrough of Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I've done everything now in the game. Like, I've literally done everything except the event quests and Kulvetarot hunt. But I thank you for watching and hanging around and checking it out before Monster Hunter Wilds is released. I actually managed to finish this project in time. This is a bit long video now, but I'm not going to be splitting anything or doing anything. This will go to you when it's in YouTube, just like this. But anyway, I thank you for watching Ufonman's playthrough. One sexy Huntress and where's my fucking cat? Come here. One sexy Huntress and my cat help me bow to you, viewers. Is there anything else? Is there like the... Oh no. Isn't there like something... Oh yeah. Let's go. Come with me, my cat. Let us go on a trip. To a wall. You can actually move around. Just dancing in the fucking canteen. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment and like or whatever what you thought about this whole thing. I might have some information wrong about some things, so feel free to correct me in the comments section and all that. And yeah, I really thank you for watching. It was fun. I'll see you in the next video. This is going to be the end for now. Monster Hunter World, I mean.